And the Black Stars technical department has been shaken up ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification game slated for March. Chief among the highest is Perguy's appointment as the team's psychologist. And in this report, Channel 1 TV's Yawe J. Minta has more on the issues that have surfaced in connection to the Belgium's appointment.
After failing to qualify to the 2025 AFCON, the Black Stars technical team got a makeover as former AFCON winner Winfred Schaefer and Black Satellite head coach Desmond Ofer were added to coach Otto Addo's backroom staff, just as Perguy. The psychology practitioner has a 15-year working experience with the Belgian Football Association, and his appointment has been hailed by his Ghanaian contemporaries who are happy to see that the Ghana Football Association has finally recognized the importance of a sports psychologist for the Black Stars. Dr. Collins Ajimanbedu is a sports psychology lecturer at the University of Ghana and immediate past president of the Ghana Psychological Association.
If we want to have that enhanced level of performance, if we want to have that highest level of achievement, if we want to have that level of composure, if you want to have that level of concentration, if you want to manage and keep that level of heightened performance, either at the individual level, at the team level, or even at the country level, the role of sports psychologist becomes very, very much interested. After nudging and nudging some of the leadership, now they have appreciated the need for a psychologist. For me, that acknowledgement alone is good. For me, it is positive, the thought of bringing a psychologist on board the team.
Anna Plunge is the acting registrar at the Ghana Psychology Council and welcomed the thought of what Perguy's appointment could mean for Black Stars players.
Ghanaians demand so much from them. I don't know, apart from government, I don't know if there's any other group that Ghanaians demand so much from them that they need to perform and perform well. You know, you can tell the mood of the country when Black Stars don't do well. And you can tell when Black Stars win. You know, we wear our t-shirts, our jerseys to support them. You know, there's a lot of emotional pressure on them to perform well, and it can be overwhelming. And so the need for a psychologist, you can't say less.
However, practitioners in the Ghana psychology space have expressed concerns over a few but very critical steps that have been skipped in Perguy's appointment. Here is Anna Plunge.
As long as you're coming into the country to practice, you're supposed to be registered and licensed by the Ghana Psychology Council. And so in terms of the appointment of the team psychologist, the right thing that has to be done, or that should have been done, was that the GFA was to contact us once they have that. Their intention was to appoint him, to get him to be licensed here, because he was going to practice in Ghana. But we haven't heard anything like that from them. And so we took a step to write officially to GFA to let them know, just in case they are not aware or they have forgotten, that this is what is supposed to be done. A team psychologist cannot practice in this country if the person is not licensed by the council. And so we have done that. We haven't heard from them yet. Maybe the letter is on the way, or they are on their way coming here, I can't tell. But as it stands now, we haven't gotten any response from them.
Beyond regulatory concerns, the seeming absence of the Ghana first team in Perguy's appointment has also been raised.
I don't think the principle of hiring someone other than a Ghanaian is wrong. But in most cases, what we may want to ask is, do we have the human resource to be able to support our country? And just as I mentioned, in times past, we approached some of the leaders that, look, even if we need to do it as a way of support, because we don't have budgetary considerations, we are ready to support so that we can also contribute in that particular space. So the question as to whether we do have sports psychologists in Ghana, yes. Was the job advert widely circulated? Was there an advert in the first place before the hiring decision was made?
I would be happy if the job is given to Ghanaians, especially if there's somebody equally competent to be able to do it. I'll be very happy. Um, First and foremost, it's going to give them the exposure, it's going to give them the experience, and it is also going to they understand the culture within our Ghanaian cultural values. And so somebody who has been trained here, who is worked here, who is also part of us or is a Ghanaian, I think will understand our Black Stars much better.
Since James Kwesi Appiah led Ghana to the 2014 World Cup, there has been a conscious drive to get as many Ghanaians connected to the state's most popular institution, and the likes of C.K. Akono and Chris Hughton were hired along these lines. By going against the grain to hire expert Chris Perguy, the GFA is betting big that the Belgian gets the Black Stars in the best shape psychologically to get them back on top.